Well, Space Engineers just released a new part pack, and it includes small ship doors. It's always been possible to create interiors for small ships, pressurized interiors, but you always had to use glitches or mods. Now you can just use doors. I've created a couple, and this is the first one I like, so I'm going to show it to you. This is called the Scarab, and it's a small ship with a jump drive. If you play Space Engineers, you know that there's no such thing as a small ship jump drive in vanilla, so we've crammed in a large ship jump drive, and it is by far the heaviest part of the ship. And with this, you can take your little jump ship anywhere you want to go. It's got some armor up front, these green things here, just in case you accidentally ram something, but don't rely on it in combat. There's absolutely zero chance of a small ship really doing very well at tanking in combat, so, You can see that it's got a couple of turrets. They're just emergency turrets, don't really rely on them. It's got a bunch of engines. It's got ion thrusters in every direction, and most importantly, hydrogen thrusters in every direction. It's also got 4 downwards atmospheric thrusters in case you need to do some planetary landing. And in the back, you can see we've got some hinges. These are VTOL engines that you can flick back and, either downwards thrust or backwards thrust, whichever you need at the moment. Right now they're pointing down because there's a big planet down there that you can't see, I guess. This is what it looks like from the back. Ooh. Anyway, here is the main entrance. We'll just go on in. Boop. And it's all automatic. This is the entry hall where you would keep most of your passengers. It's 8 passenger seats plus 2 rooms back here, presumably for bathrooms if you want to build some bathrooms. There is a control seat here, but it's not the control seat you're probably going to want to fly from. We're going to go upstairs for that. So we'll just climb on up. This is the part of the ship that the passengers shouldn't get to see. It's got the cryopods and some engineering rooms. Here you can see we've got 2 large reactors, 1 on each side, and 4 of these hydrogen reactors, 2 on each side. They're accessible so that you can get in here and either manually load up the nuclear reactor or repair it or whatever else needs to be done. Here is the main seat. It's a systems room. It's got all of our computers in it and all of our timers, and all of this stuff is functional. We pop up in, and you can see that we've got just a little bit of visual clearance over the jump drive. Now, there's a glitch with large ship jump drives, but I think they fixed it, as in an hour ago. So maybe you won't have to worry about it. But the reason that we're sort of looking over our jump drive like it's a 60s Chevy or whatever is because this jump drive might need to have a clear view forward. And it does, so we can jump if we need to. Let's go ahead and raise our VTOL engine so we've got a little bit more thrust. Boom. And you can see that it works fine. There's no problems. You can see sparks. You might be thinking, oh, it doesn't work fine. You're breaking something. The new hinges have a couple of glitches associated with them. One is that even when they're locked, they randomly make breaking noises. They don't seem to actually break, but you can have a ship that makes breaking noises if you want one. You can see that we have a little bit of undercarriage to protect the jump drive, but be careful. Don't land too hard because that is just small ship light armor. It is not going to do very much. We are pretty nimble. We can pretty much go wherever we need to go, like so. So there's not really any constraints on how you can use this thing. If we wanted to jump, we can jump. And so let's go ahead and enter into jump mode, and I'll show you what it's all about. We'll just point ourselves at something like that rock over there. Now when we hit 1, we enter into jump mode. The reason it's a separate mode is because you can control the range and whether or not your jump drive is even on. The reason you might want to turn your jump drive on and off is charging. If you don't want to charge your jump drive because you're low on juice or have other things to do, you might want to turn it off. Let's go ahead and take this down a couple of notches. And let's go that way. You can see that there is no problem. It looks like we're going to jump straight past that little rock in front of us and onwards. So this is what jumping looks like in Space Engineers. Whoop. There we are. Exciting stuff, right? And now we are someplace else in the vast, endless reaches of space. There's no planets in this particular world, so I can't show you that. But yeah, planets are pretty basic. You just put your engines down and get going. So if we were to... F is the one. There we are, F. If we were to go ahead, we could move our engines down, and now we're ready for planet landing, because I'm absolutely sure that everybody who's going to use this is going to want to use it on planets. It's not particularly durable, as I said, small ship. So, you know, just have some fun with it. And I liked it. I liked making it, and it was a lot of fun. So if you want it, go grab it, tell me what you think, and have a great day.